It is a 2.5 SI BMW. Welcome on board with Mugalu, the car guy, the home of BMW and Mercedes Benz solutions. So today we are on a BMW X3, which is a 2.5 SI, and it has an engine of N52. Of course, that is a of course, that is a straight 6 engine of a BMW, most favorite engine. And today, our concern, we are following and we are continuing with common BMW problems. So today we are on this E83, which was produced between 2008. So we are talking about common problems for BMWs. Now, this one, the customer complaint is when he's driving in rough terrain and on humps, she experiences rattling noise in this area. And of course, when she called us, we of course knew from experience that it could be the engine mounting. So engine mounting for this car, the E83, that's the X3 BMW, has a common problem. Remember, these bolts, as you can see them, these are very, very, very light bolts. They are equivalent to a piece of paper, a A4 ream of paper, which is very light. So this is how they get when they are exerted on high pressure. You see, they break into pieces. This is a one bolt which got broken, and of course we have these others. You see, those we have changed over time. All these are bolts which break. So these are aluminum, or at times they call them aluminium, but of course it is aluminum bolts which crack. But usually for us, we replace them with steel bolts like this one. So what is the concern here? The concern that this is an engine mounting bracket. So this piece mounts onto the engine block, and at the end here, this is where the engine mount is fitted, as you can see right about here. Its nut is here. So then the engine mounting with two bolts, it is mounted to the frame, to the subframe of the BMW. So what happens is these four, 1, 2, 3, 4. So these 4 bolts, which are like this, as I said earlier, they are aluminum. They are, so per se, this is the engine block. They are tightened or bolted onto the body of the engine. 4 of them, but usually two of these bolts break and crack in 2 pieces, as you can see right about here. So it is a common problem for this X3. So in case you want to drive an X3, you have to take note of this, that this is a common problem. And after that, we have this is the engine mounting of the E83 X3. You see, this is the piece which has to be mounted onto the engine bracket right about here. Yes, mounted right about here, the engine bracket. So then the engine is tightened here, and then the engine mounting is mounted on this bracket. So here we expect the engine to be mounted very well and solid onto the vehicle engine bay. So when these bolts break, they also hinder this one to be very aligned. So inside this engine mounting, it has a rubber piece which breaks. So at times when the engine mounting fails, in particular, it causes these bolts, aluminum bolts, to break due to more vibrations that happen between this bracket and the engine, of course, block. So that's what we have for you today. In case you have BMWs which have failed and you don't have where to fix them from, of course, we can't fail to blow our own trumpet, because if we don't tell you, you won't be able to know that we fix these cars. Remember, we fix BMWs and Mercedes-Benz. Don't forget to subscribe and follow us on our social media platforms. That's at Mugalu, the car guy, Facebook, Twitter, or you can call it X, TikTok, and of course Facebook. So we out. Peace.